This is a matchup we've been waiting for. Conference rivals who don't like each other very much, and heightened intensity here because both teams come in ranked in the top 10. This is Reser Stadium in Corvallis, Oregon, the home of the Oregon State Beavers. As we'll see the winners of 3 straight, the Oregon Ducks, taking on the winners of 3 straight, the Oregon State Beavers. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. The Ducks will kick this away to get us going. They're returning from inside the 10-yard line. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. So Oregon State's offense will be the first up today. Well, the last matchup in this Civil War rivalry was a huge day for Oregon State. They haven't beaten the Ducks that often over the years, but they come into this one with bragging rights. And the Ducks have plenty of inspiration.
Yeah, I think the Ducks are fired up to have a chance at payback. But listen, Oregon State, as they proved the last time these two teams got together, they're not a team to be taken lightly. And I think it gave them a lot of confidence now that they go back up against Oregon that they can do it again today.
He hands it off from the gun. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. This one's a compelling matchup. Early season, 2 top 10 teams. Kirk, we know that at this point, the rankings can be a little bit suspect, but a chance for both teams to step up and show they belong.
I just love these kind of matchups when you get a top 10 matchup early in the year. Really find out if these rankings are worthy of where these teams are considered at this point in the year. Find out if these teams have what it takes to be one of the top teams in college football when this game is over. That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big third down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. And now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. They bring him down after a short return, but the takeaway sets up the offense near midfield. To the air, it's Moore. Sideline route, but he's out of bounds for the first down marker.
When you throw an out route against man coverage, and it puts a premium on a receiver who can set up the defensive back to be able to still have room to get to the outside and be timed up with a quarterback. That was great execution.
Grab down the middle, it's Moore. That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs. How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Pass is caught right near the sideline. What a catch, does get the foot down.
Hey, a first down here by this Oregon offense. Nice to see the quarterback and receiver in sync and very efficient. Something that Oregon really prides itself on. As much as you want to think about that quarterback with the ability to run, remember, they can hurt you with their arm as well.
And he shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker. And the Ducks are going to take advantage of this red zone trip. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. And the pass is complete to the tight end. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. As the tight end flex out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
And he is denied on 3rd and 1. Great defense. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. A running play called on 4th down. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop. Takes the ball, tries the right side here. Gets the first and still running. He's in the clear. Now the 40. Past the 20. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Oregon State.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
Return begins inside the 10. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. Scanning the field. It's Moore. The pocket breaking down. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Well, I thought the defense had him here, Chris. He should be down in the backfield, but instead, he gets out of the pressure and actually picks up some positive yards.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Here comes a handoff. And they try the middle, but stuff for no gain. So a very multiple 3rd down for the offense with 29. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Short pass finds the tight end. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a 1st down.
Love the call here on 3rd and short. When in doubt, go to the big tight end with that big frame. Easy catch, box out the defense, and get the 1st down.
He keeps it. QB draw. Well, they don't call the Beavers against the Ducks the Civil War for no reason. Very hotly contested rivalry. Goes way back to the late 1800s. Campuses, Kirk, only 45 miles apart. Oregon State is the team that typically has the chip on their shoulder. It means a lot to the Beavers.
I feel like college football fans across the country, we obviously know all about the Oregon Ducks over the last 20 years or so. But when it comes to Oregon State, they've had some moments too. Multiple wins over #1 teams. They've gotten close to winning a conference championship. And they have...
He's got it on the left side for a big gain. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. The Ducks hustle to the line to run the hurry-up.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another 1st down for this offense.
One down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
And the Ducks looking to cash in this red zone trip. They'll run it from the gun. Oh, look at the quick cut. They finally stop him, but a solid play sets him up. 1st and goal at the 9.
Well, you keep getting these chunk runs by this offense. They keep moving the chains and putting a lot of pressure on this defense, especially on a long drive like this. This defense looks nearly worn down.
Brought down, but the completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back.
Boy, tight windows as always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
Offense facing 2nd and goal. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. And it's caught. Touchdown, Ducks.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. Here's the handoff. First down, looking for more now. Oh, and he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? The 10, all the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Beavers.
Oh, my. What a great play call here by the offensive coordinator. The running back received some great blocking up front and just took off with it, carving up this defense all the way to the end zone.
They'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Back to pass. It's Moore. Makes the catch. It's Hill. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Second down after that short completion. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Pump over the middle. It's Johnson. Moves his way for a first down to the 35.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
He'll take a deep shot. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
The gain is 3. Now it's second down and 7.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Looking to pass here on second down. Grab behind the line. It's Hill. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down. Now it's third and short in the 24. One of those line of scrimmage battles that could help decide this game. Try and muscle for the first down. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. They went for it and failed on fourth down earlier. Let's see if they fare better here. Scanning the field. It's Moore. Oh, he breaks free. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a fourth down play, and they will take over on downs now.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on fourth down, but the receiver has got to do a better job at knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, the defense comes up and stop, and they get the ball back.
A deep shot to the left side. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands. Important second down play coming up. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And the gain is good enough for a first down near the 38. Handoff here from the shotgun. Oh, they've got him behind the line. A tackle for loss to conclude the first quarter of play. Well, Kirk, Oregon State has the lead here. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. to him on the jet sweep. Powers through. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
Well, the defense is ready for that one. Good job of being able to hold the edge to this defense, showing the speed that they needed to bring him down. He didn't get back to the line of scrimmage.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. He's running out of time here. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long. And the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
The offense is out there to go for it on 4th down and 14. Looking to pass. It's Fox. Oh, no, trap him back there. A 4th down stop and a sack, no less. The offense starts with excellent field position. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff.
Well, another short game for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
Caught in the backfield. It's Moore. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down.
Well, defending this guy, you need more than one defender. Really got to stress rallying to the football because this guy can make people miss.
The Ducks looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. It's a keeper trying to get to the marker. Tackle, but first down.
Now, how about that? Good job by the offensive line. The quarterback, they pick up this first down here on 3rd down and 1 with the QB sneak. There are a lot of bodies crowding around that line. He was able to find just enough space to pick up the first down in a new set of downs.
That's a strong run. They finally tackle him down at the 4.
All right, Chris, let's face it. Most of the offensive linemen today, they're big. You know, they weigh over 300 pounds. But that doesn't mean they don't have to have agility. And the way they can get out there in front of the runner, create space, sometimes it looks like they're going in one direction, and a runner uses his eyes to take him in another direction because he's been blocked so well. Love those misdirection or counter plays, and this one worked out really well for a nice piece of yards and a first down.
And it's a direct snap. Now when he's getting boxed in, the defense not at all fooled on the Wildcat run.
And they get stopped here on 2nd down. It's going to bring up a 3rd and goal situation. And from this far back out, wouldn't be surprised to see them go through the air. Just don't want the quarterback to take a sack here. Make sure he gets the ball out of his hands quickly.
The offense facing a 3rd and goal from a long way away. Back to pass. It's Moore. And he will score. Touchdown, Oregon. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kirk.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
Handles the tricky footing, and the PAT is good. The PAT ties the game here in the 2nd quarter now. Return begins inside the 10. They make the tackle, but let's check out what that flag on the field is about. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Handoff taken, heads off right tackle.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. From the gun, he looks for an open man. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Short throw to the back, caught behind the line of scrimmage. Tackle made out of the 24-yard line. Nice play. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. The Beavers will line up on 1st and 10. To the air, it's Fox. And he finds his tight end for the catch. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
Catch is made along the sideline, and he's forced out of bounds. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
And the Beavers will try to keep this drive moving. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Makes a quick catch. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
That's an easy completion for the quarterback, finding his receiver just dragging underneath coverage.
Here's the 2nd down play. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Good enough for 1st down yardage. That puts him over 150 yards today. Kirk, we knew he was going to be a focus coming in, but he has backed up the hype and then some.
Yeah, he sure has, Chris. I mean, all year long, he's been a dynamic playmaker. I'd argue one of the top in the entire country. And now, in a rivalry game, to be able to do this, boy, it says a lot about it.
He bought some time, now lets it go. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
Boy, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their 2nd interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
Makes the catch downfield. They finally make the tackle, but it's going to be 1st and goal from the 6.
Anytime you have a sudden change like this, Chris, I love to see the idea of this quick strike. The defense barely really has a chance to get established and get set. Next thing you know, they're dealing with an offense that's coming right at them, trying to put points on the board.
They keep feeding the running back, but he's had nowhere to go tonight. They've been dominated at the line of scrimmage.
Chris, you know me. I love to see defensive backs and especially corners that are willing to come up and get physical against the run game. What a job of making that play in space. No gain because of the play of that corner.
Nothing on 1st down, so now it's 2nd and goal from the 6. They'll try the option play here. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
Give this defense all the credit in the world. They had their eyes in the right position, playing assignment football. Quarterback just looking for daylight. Couldn't find anywhere to go there on the keeper on the option. Again, that's great assignment football by the defense.
Ball knocked away in the end zone. A great defensive play. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. So on 4th down, the decision is to trot out the field goal team. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. A solid kick. And they've reclaimed the lead with that.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Oregon State's offense trots back out on the field. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. And the running back takes the handoff and brought down at the line with that big defensive tackle.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
That's a bullet, but it's incomplete.
From the snap of the ball, it looked like he knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football. But the guy just had him blanketed, and he still tried to get the ball squeezed in there. He's got to do a better job of working through his progressions to find that open man.
The Beavers will have to kick this away. That's just the first punt for this offense tonight. And the fair catch called for a prudent play in rainy conditions like this. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. They moved it last time, but settled for a chip shot, looking to find the end zone this time. That's reeled in. It's Moore. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Short completion there, second down coming up. To throw, it's Moore. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact, no penalty. It's up third down. We come to the line, a long way to go for the first half, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On third down, he drops to throw. On the run here, lets it go. Catch made in space. Look out. You make the tackle, but not before he gets all the way to the 30.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. It's a short completion to the tight end. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody. It allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. He connected the first time. This attempt is from 44 yards away. And it's good right down the middle.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And he fields it inside the 15. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. So they start the drive here, looking to make something happen in the final seconds before halftime. Dropping back, it's Fox. Looking deep down the right side. And it's incomplete. Just 3 seconds left on the clock.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Ball carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Beavers will kick this away to start the second half. They're returning from inside the 10-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. The passing game very hard to stop in the first half. Let's see if they can begin to feature the run game here. They get the second half started with the running play. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Made the catch, but he was surrounded for not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Right up by the receiver. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. That'll put him over 150 yards today, Kirk. He is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. He's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a dream performance.
They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. The Ducks pick up enough yardage for a first down. Off the RPO, caught to the right.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Getting set. Here's second down. He'll hand it off. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Fights through a tackle. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
It's a nice game by this offense. This quarterback has such a good feel for running the option. Whether it's handing it, keeping it himself, or pitching it, puts a lot of pressure on the discipline of this defense.
Tough running to avoid a loss that just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. The player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And it's a wildcat look here as they try to convert on third down. Direct snap. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
I love the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little bit lacking on that one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board on that call.
Offense choosing to go for it here on fourth down. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Boy, that is some determination by this offense here. Picking up a new set of downs on the run. The call works out perfect. You just needed 2 yards. You pick it up. Now you've got another chance at points.
Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Quarterback will throw it off the one-pass option. They bring him down, but not before he picks up first and goal yardage to the 9. The Ducks looking to punch it in here. It's first and goal. Here's the handoff on first and goal. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Ducks. Well, they slowed the game down with a long, grinding drive to produce a touchdown. That was impressive.
What's impressive to me is the consistency. You know, it's one thing to hit a receiver and you score a big touchdown, but to be able to go and sustain drives and keep the sticks moving, that puts a lot on the quarterback and the execution of the offense, and man, did they make that look easy.
Return begins inside the 10. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Oregon State's offense back out on the field now. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. Handoff from the shotgun.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Dropping back, it's Fox. Looking for a man deep on the right side. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. Third down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
The Beavers will look to convert here on 4th down. Trying for a 4th down completion. And he can't connect. The gamble doesn't pay off.
Chris, I understand being down a couple scores, it's 4th down, you've got good field position. Hey, let's keep this drive alive. I understand why you go for it. Unfortunately, not able to execute it. This could cost him the ball game.
It's a 1-yard gain, 2nd and 9 coming up.
Hey, they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, I kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he's in. Touchdown, Oregon. Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. Gets it to the 25-yard line, and that's where they'll start the drive. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to pass. It's Fox. That's the 3rd pick tonight thrown by this QB. Not much on the return, but the pick will set up the offense at the 35. Now the offense is set up with a short field. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Grab down the middle. It's Johnson. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Scrambling and throwing it deep. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
Yes, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Dropping back. Looking to throw for the 1st down. Finds his man. It's Moore. They'll stop him short. The completion gained 5 yards, but brings up 4th down. So it looks like they'll bring the field goal unit onto the field. He knocks it through with confidence. And that will extend their lead even further. Set for the kickoff here after adding to this big lead. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. He steps out of bounds at the 26. Oregon State's offense trots back out on the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. Now set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. Keeping it on the ground here. And they've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play. Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Looking downfield. It's Fox. Swarm for the pass rush. A sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. He'll take a deep shot here. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. Touchdown, Oregon State. This quarterback on fire today.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Ball carrier tackled there. Defense not fooled at all there. Nice job of stepping up and stopping that two-point conversion.
Return begins inside the 10. Can't quite get out to the 25. They'll spot it at the 24 to begin the drive. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. They love to stretch the lead here with a touchdown. Had us settled for 3 last time. Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. They'll run it here. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back. That's caught. It's Moore. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Crucial third down play after that completion.
Let's go! Let's go!
Can he make it to the marker? And the Ducks pick up enough to get a first down there.
How impressive have these guys been up front today? Big third down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
And they'll go right back to him on first down. Breaks loose at the 45. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
And first down for the offense.
The Ducks pick up enough yardage to move the sticks.
Let's go! Let's go!
And notice how the balance of this passing game has been on display here. A whole bunch of guys getting involved, catching passes. That's tough to stop. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Running back with the football. Second down after that run on the previous play.
Military stun!
The shotgun running play call. Gets some space around the 30. They make the tackle, but that play moves it inside the red zone. And the Ducks looking to crank up the tempo a bit. And at first down, they go right back to him. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down.
Now you're starting to see this defense, I think, wear down now that we're in the fourth quarter. It's been a tough day for them, and the offense is taking advantage of it. A lot of positive plays. Good job of eating as much clock as they can here on this drive in the fourth quarter.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
But these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything.
Football comes out. The defense scoops it up. Not much on the return, but this defense rises up with an important takeaway. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line.
Here we go!
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook could really open up on 2nd and inches.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Back to throw. It's Fox. The receiver makes the grab. Good enough for the first down to the 37.
You know, they don't pick up the first down here, but they do get some positive yards, and I really like the route to get enough separation to give the quarterback enough room to put it in there.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Hunt over the middle. It's Card. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
And it's incomplete. He doesn't connect on his first throw.
Boy, what a job here by this defense, mixing up their looks. They get to him again, hit him as releasing the ball. Just a rough night for the poor quarterback, and a great job by the defense of winning the line of scrimmage and affecting the quarterback.
Short, they hand the ball off. Did not get there, and now it's going to bring up 4th down and 1. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. No, he didn't get there. Tackled short of the marker. That is a crushing play as they try to cut in to this lead. Grinding away with a running game. You make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given the quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want whenever we feel like doing it.
Trying to find room. It's Davison.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. What I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Big throw caught on the left side. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
Obviously, you're going to throw the football on 3rd down. Man, they complete that pass and lose yardage to set up this big 4th down.
The Ducks will have to punt this one away. And the punt lands out of bounds. Let's see exactly where they'll spot it here. Oregon State's offense back out on the field now. This has been a rough game for these guys. Not much left to do but play for pride. Back to throw. It's Fox. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. And he runs that about. That's a big gainer there. So quickly up to the 35-yard line for 1st down. And he drops back in the gun. Looking for a late deep shot. The junior quarterback fortunate to avoid the turnover there.
The passing game just hasn't been consistent today. It's plain and simple. They might not quite be out of it yet, but they have to start connecting soon or this one will be over.
Dump off caught by the running back. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Play fake, looking to throw. Quarterback looking to scramble. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41. And the Beavers lining up here on 1st and 10. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Back in motion now. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Running out of time in the pocket. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the fourth quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Pass complete on a crosser. They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now. A new set of downs after that completion. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Bringing pressure. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
My gosh, Chris, it's been a rough night for this offense and this poor quarterback. Took a shot there as he released the ball, and the defense is just teeing off on him here late.
Looking downfield near the end zone. The pass is dropped, incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
You know, trailing by this much in the fourth quarter, the defense playing smart. They know you've got to take some deeper shots to try to get back into this game with a big play. And the margin of error for this quarterback shrinks with every pass attempt.
To throw, it's Fox. Defense is coming after him. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down.
It's just so hard in these late game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Turns it loose downfield. Can't connect in the long throw. Incomplete, a fourth down stop. So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. And the offense will just take a knee. This is an impressive performance. They played a good football team here today, Kirk, but they just dragged them behind the woodshed and dominated from the start. This is going to catch people's attention.
Yeah, I think most people are going to be in awe when they look at the results of this game. Unbelievable job by this team, dealing with the expectations, the pressure, and as you said, playing a good team. This was a big-time